Hi everyone, my name is Florence Padilla. I just wanted to take a minute to kind of share my story and kind of explain how I got here and how I got introduced to NuEdge. It was about 2 years ago is where it kind of started. I was actually living in Calgary, Alberta at the time, serving these two women, and they were laughing and drinking and having a really, really good time. And before they left, one of them turned and looked at me and said, we're working right now. You might be interested in what we do. And politely I said, oh wow, yeah, thank you. That sounds great. Working with the drink in your hand, having fun while you're working. So good that it didn't even sound true to me. So politely I took her business card and then I just turned around and threw it in the garbage. I was working 7 days a week, long days in high heels, and I just didn't have the time to look into something I didn't believe in, that's for sure. Fast forward about 7 months later, I was in the Kootenays visiting my family. This is where I grew up. It's where I am now as well, currently living. But my mom was getting married, and my brother and his wife had just had their first baby, and so I was not going to miss that. So I came to the Kootenays. I took 4 days off work. That's all I could afford, even though I was always working. I don't know where all my money seemed to go all the time. But I took 4 days off work, and I came home. I held my baby nephew. I married off my mom, and to be blunt, on the last day of my visit, I broke my back cliff jumping. So my life changed very quickly at that moment. I remember sitting at the bottom of the cliff with the paramedic, waiting for the ambulance, and I remember asking him, am I going to have to pay for the ambulance? Because honestly, that's what I was worried about, the $80 ambulance bill. Because I knew it was just another bill I couldn't afford. I knew I had just lost my job. I didn't know when I'd be able to go back to work. And the thought of that scared me because, money isn't everything, but it is oxygen and we do need it. So when I did go back to work 4 or 5 months later, as soon as I could, I had a lot of recovery. I had finally gone over the physical and mental recovery, and now I was dealing with the financial recovery of the whole thing, which, in my opinion, is really unfair. If you've ever been one of those people that, were really sick but couldn't afford to take the day off work, or myself, I've worked in a lot of restaurants and I've seen servers working with casts on their feet. That just breaks my heart, but we do what we have to. And so when I was introduced to the NuEdge opportunity a second time, after my accident, I was a lot more open to hearing what it could do for me. And what I was really attracted to was the opportunity for residual income. What I saw, and for those of you who don't know what residual income is, ask the person who showed you this video today. But what I saw it could do for me is it could provide me with the freedom and the security that I not only wanted but really needed. I saw how quickly my income could be stripped away due to my injury, or maybe some people it's a layoff, or maybe you just want to go on vacation and even that's giving you a financial hit. But for me, I was always that next year girl. I said, no, next year I want to do that, next year I want to do that. And next thing like 2, 3, 5, 10 years goes by really quick, and you're still in that same spot and you haven't done those things that you want to do. And so with the opportunity that NuEdge gave me, I saw that I was going to be able to start really doing the things that I wanted to do, like traveling. This is a business I can take worldwide, and that excites me. I get to write those business trips off. They are a lot of fun, and now I'm building a legacy. I'm living a life of impact. I get to help other people make a difference in their lives, and I get to do it by sharing amazing emotional products and a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So really get back to the person who brought you this and ask them, what can NuEdge do for you? Maybe it's just a product that you're looking for. Maybe you have acne or eczema, rosacea. Maybe you just want to minimize your pores. Maybe you just want to feel beautiful, or maybe you need some money like me. Maybe you know someone who needs some money. So I know you probably have a ton of questions, and really just ask them. Ask 1,000,001 questions and you'll be really happy with the answers you find. Thanks, guys!